Something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the
Night baseball set to come your way from Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Jamison Taillon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, here is Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First delivery to him. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4. Looking to
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Batting second,
Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
Kevin.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Down and away, ball 1. Biggio is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
The average for him coming in at .322, 6 home runs and 19 driven in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 4th.
Base 2 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Ross Stripling gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Now to bat, DJ LeMahieu. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Tyon, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7. The third base.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Santiago Espinal. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Estrada will put this one away, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He went deep in the contest last night.
The right field.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
The numbers on the year, 272, 8 home runs, and 23 driven in. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Digging in next, Luke Voigt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Lourdes Gurriel, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Gurriel, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up. On a leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0 delivery, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Hicks is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tuchman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Into the box, Kevin Biggio, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings in George Springer. From the stretch, fouled away. The 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's fouled away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Toronto.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out of chase, money in case. Clean up base, got a call.
So stepping in is Aaron Hicks, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way.
0-1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Next up, Gary Sanchez. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. And he lays off there 1-0. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 0 for 4. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 29.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Springer able to track it down for the third out. The Yanks leave one. They're down 2-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting. Number
Opportunity
44.
now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
The third base.
In now, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. So here is Mike Tauchman, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that's the first out.
The second baseman.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Now here's the first offering. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Here's big Aaron Judge. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. In there at the letters. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jansen, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here's George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Another full count pitch home. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that misses for ball 4. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention, please.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. That one yanked just foul. From the belt, the pitch. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. This one's down to third. He's got it. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after